Hi everyone, meteorologist Chad Evans here with a look at your daily weather forecast video, sponsored always by Trent Johnson State Farm. TrentIsMyAgent.com. The weather is going to get active again after a colder night. We've got lows in the mid-20s in the northeast, to low 30s to around 30 in our central and southwestern counties, with frost as high and mid-level clouds will begin to increase from the west and the northwest, setting the stage for a warmer day tomorrow. Warmer still on Wednesday with partly cloudy skies, and the wind will be increasing ahead of around the severe thunderstorms Thursday evening, with the risk of some severe gusts, hail, and even a couple of tornadoes cannot be ruled out as we warm up in a big way again, and it gets kind of humid. Then another freeze as we dip into the 20s, maybe even a couple of snowflakes. Then more warmth and rounds of showers and thunderstorms as we end March and move into April. Wet weather pattern for overall for about the first 13 days of April, and then we shut the rain off and we've got a stretch where we're going to dry the fields out and be able to start to get some corn and soybeans in the ground. Today, though, the low clouds eroding away off to the east, but just as those erode away, a few high thin cirrus clouds trying to sneak in from the west and the northwest. These will be sliding in tonight, so increasing clouds will be the story tonight, but still lows anywhere from mid-20s up here to around 28 to 31 here, and then more like 31 to 32 down here. So frost and freezing, though not highly damaging, hard freezing like we had last time, or last week, I suppose. 43 at the Grissom Air Reserve Base right now, but it's 38 Winnemac. We're mid-40s Pine Village, we're 50 at Covington, and we're in the mid-40s at Crawfordsville and Lafayette. So the increasing high clouds tonight, those come through, then we get some clearing, and then a partly cloudy sky with a mix of high and mid-level clouds for tomorrow, and that's the case even into Wednesday. A little more in the way of sun on Wednesday. I mean, we'll have sun tomorrow. It'll be a partly cloudy day, but there may be just a little bit more on Wednesday, with some high and mid-level clouds around, and it will be warmer and windy Wednesday as the winds turn to the south-southwest and they increase even more on Thursday. Maybe an isolated shower thunderstorm Wednesday night as a reinforcing shot of warmer air comes in, and a kind of a secondary warm front coming northward. And that sets the stage for this. You can see these thunderstorms blowing up over the area Thursday evening with the severe weather risk, and then those push out, and it is much colder on Friday, perhaps even a couple snow flurries on Friday morning. We are already at slight risk, or a 2 out of 5 on the scale for severe weather. Some severe gusts, hail, and yes, I can't even rule out a couple of tornadoes in our area either. This is a fairly vigorous setup for severe weather, and I think we're going to be upgraded to enhanced for severe weather based on the current parameters. So we're a 2 out of 5 on the scale now, but I think there's a good chance we're going to end up with a 3 out of 5 on the scale, the way this is going, at least right now, over our forecast area. And then after that, you can see all the 20s, lows 24 to about 27 behind these storms, after highs as high as the low 80s on Thursday. So some pretty good freezing is ahead, but then it warms right back up, and this is the warmth that settles into end March and move right into April. Temperatures above normal, highs upper 70s to low 80s, but also big severe weather risk evolving Iowa to Texas, and more of that severe weather risk will be translating eastward as well. So we could have maybe 2 or 3 days of severe weather risk between about March 31st, April 1st, and about, I would say, at least April the 10th. And then overall, the wetter weather pattern should go as late as about the 13th of April, and there will be a lack of any field work during that time for farmers. It's going to be after that time, the 14th of the 26th, that things really dry out, because before that, again, look at the rounds of showers and storms that pass through. Southerly flow, it's humid, and rounds of showers and storms, and the rainfall is going to add up. So this is a wet weather pattern, blocking ridge down here with heat, blocking ridge with heat, but a trough here, so cold and clammy right here. But this zone is spring-like. It's severe thunderstorms and heavy rainfall from Texas all the way up into Ontario. But again, 14th through the 26th, pattern changes. The wet weather goes south. And here's your drier regime with multiple long stretches of a lack of rainfall or no rainfall at all for our area. So fields drying out, field work will be able to progress, and we should get, again, some planting done. After a 58 for the high tomorrow, and the frost and the freezing in the morning with 30 with high and mid-level clouds and a partly cloudy day, winds turning to the south, and 53 to 61 should do it for highs forecast wide. 61 Cayuga, 59 Attica. It's 55 over here at Flora, 56 Delphi, and 54 at Logansport. On Wednesday, warmer still. The wind cranks up. A lot of sun, some clouds around. 41 in the morning, but a 68-degree high in the afternoon with highs anywhere from 65 to 71. Doing it area-wide. 65 Rochester, 67 at Flora, 71 Cayuga, and 70 at Pine Village, as well as Fowler. There is your extended forecast. Again, a couple thunderstorms Wednesday night, severe weather risk late Thursday, 81 and windy, much colder Friday, couple flurries in the morning with 30s, 25 degrees Saturday morning with a heavy frost and a freeze, 54 in the afternoon, 65 Sunday, 70s on Monday, and then it's much more active a week from this week, that Tuesday through Thursday time frame. Very warm and humid, but daily potential of showers and storms.